I believe it's very important that we understand that we're not portrayed in the mainstream media appropriately, and that this conversation should take place so that we can find conducive ways into getting our voices told in the proper way and in the truthful way.
My main purpose of being here today, I personally have had stories that I have contacted the media about to try to draw attention to some of the things that happen here in Orlando, Florida, and to, get some of the things out that it's kind of pushed under the rug. And on several occasions, I've had those stories not go anywhere, or had other people put in the place of those stories to tell their stories instead, not really getting the Black perspective of what's actually going on.
Every group within our community needs to be fairly and adequately treated in the media. If we don't get that, we can't expect anybody else to get that. And one of the things that is problematic when we talk about visibility is that there is no lack of visibility of Black people in mainstream media. We're there. We're just not there in a proper way. We're always marginalized. We're always given the underrepresentation when it comes to not so much visibility, but I prefer the term empathy, because there's no empathy shown to us. I put out a piece of paper. I just sent it around. You see the two pictures of a white guy and a Black guy. Okay, both of them were involved in some criminal activity. However, one of them, Dylan Roof, I'm sure you all remember this guy. He walked into a church on Sunday morning, sat down while the people were going through Sunday school. They prayed for him, prayed with him, prayed over him, and then he got up and shot folks and killed about 9 people. The other guy shielded his mother from some bullets and sacrificed his life for her. But if you look at the two descriptions from the news media, one of them depicts the racist as a loner, just caught up in internet evil. Nice guy is how you would read that. The other guy who sacrificed himself for his mother is a son with a troubled past. So the little bitty ways in which the media portrays people, what does a troubled past have to do with the fact that he was a hero at that moment, but he's not treated as a hero? So when we look at news coverage, what we see and what we hear resonates within us, and it creates effectively something I like to call implicit bias in all of us.
I know there was a recent report that came out that talked about the lack of diversity in newsrooms across the country. And of course, when they say diversity, they mean Black faces, brown faces, those who are of Native heritage, women, LGBTQ folks. Number one, we don't have enough of those voices represented in newsrooms, whether it's locally or across the country. And I think you can see that in the type of coverage that we have for news stories when you turn on the news, or like you said, when you put on a TV show. But the other thing is, there's an opportunity coming up here really soon. We have a presidential preference primary that's happening in March of next year. And we're gonna have a lot of Democratic presidential candidates who are coming to the state and to the city to ask for your vote if you're a registered Democrat. That's a really good opportunity to demand that those folks who are coming into town, who probably will come to this church, who are looking for those votes, to make sure that they're spending money with Black outlets. And I know that's always something that comes around every 4 years, but there's usually a report that comes out that says whoever that candidate ends up being that's running for president never spends enough money with Black media. And until there's either a stronger demand, or you have a candidate who is interested in actually investing into our community to make sure that our voices are heard and to make sure that they are investing properly, you're going to continue to see the same things that you've seen.